Hello everybody, and we are here again, Japano Toys time. Hello everybody, again, it's Japano Toyzu time, and this time it's going to be another Galaxy Force toy. It's going to be Live Convoy, the leader, I think, of the Earth guy. I really can't remember, it's been so long since I've watched either Cybertron or Galaxy Force, so all I know is he has the fancy leader Cyberplanet key force chip one that's all gold and whatnot, which is cool. He's a helicopter, and we're going to see today if he's any good and if he's worth you picking up and buying and owning and loving. So let's get straight into that video, peoples. It's gonna rocket on by, or helicopter by, or something. So Live Convoy here in his rescue helicopter mode has a good array of colours on him, which really make you think, yeah, this guy's here to help me, he's here to save me. I really do like the fact that they've gone to the effort of sculpting in the seats in the front cockpit there. That's a really cool little bit of detail that obviously has no effect on the transformer or the transformation. The entire toy, once again, because it's a Galaxy Force one, is pasted with detail here and there, and it has a lovely rescue little sign on him, which is all cool. A giant crane, which is where we have the Autobot insignia, and this big old lump where our propellers and stuff are, and our Cyberplanet key gimmick as well, which we will talk about later on in the video, of course. On the bottom of the toy, it's hella clean. There's not much you can say, yo, there's a robot right there. And it's cool on the top here that on the rotor blades, those little arrows point to whereabouts each blade's meant to be, and that's an important thing, as you'll see. So let's have a look and see what this helicopter can do. First of all, lovely colours, as I mentioned, nice and solid. We have landing gears, which you can flip away and flip back out again if you like. They're stored really nicely in this figure. They're clean and tidy and hidden. However, the ones on the back here, it doesn't work quite as well. You flip them up like this, and then if you want, you knock them up again. But I really don't like that. I prefer to just leave these down because I don't think they look good when they've been flipped up. Just what I think. Bit there for the transformation, obviously, for the arms to connect into, which is a bit of a shame. And I wish the colour here wouldn't just stop. It just stops here. It needs some kind of fade in the centre there, but I'm guessing that's due to production. We have the little back propeller that spins independently from the other side, actually, because obviously this part will split in two. It's good that they've got two bits that do it. We have the actual rescue thing here, which you can lower down and whip up. It's hella fast, actually. Like, imagine if you were a rescue dude and you were being attached to that, you'd fling up, and man, that would not be good at all. It also can move on a ratchety joint, which is neat. It's a good little gimmick, actually. It's fun. It's a unique one as well, and as I mentioned, the front cockpit's kind of nice. And the final thing to mention is we have this point. Let's get the propeller blade back. You can probably guess what this does. You pump it, and we get some spinny action, and it's pretty good spinny action as well. See, it keeps going. It's still going. You know, it's not one of those ones that just stops. We have a Cyberplanet key, as mentioned, but I'll save that for the robot mode because it doesn't really change. But let's pump him. Go on, let's get that rolling. Come on, and we will take Live Convoy to his robot mode. Now we have Live Convoy in his robot mode. He's got some pluses and minuses. He's got a lot of molded detail that's now been revealed since he's been transformed into this lovely little robot mode. The chest is especially nice with all that extra detail, as well as the shoulders, surprisingly. Personally, I don't like the overall silhouette with his big old wings sticking out the side. And there's, well, I'll talk about the head in the moment. The colours are a lot better now because there's a lot more blue and stuff to make him pop. The back is very clean. We've only got a little bit of a backpack, and that's only due really to the Cyberplanet key gimmick or force chip gimmick. Once again, there is detail on the back which you wouldn't normally see. It's just a bit boring, I guess, on the back of the legs, but that's not really very important. I don't like the head sculpt at all. it just doesn't do it for me. I don't think it looks very heroic. He just looks grim. He looks like a bummer to hang out with. And he's got some hella good light piping at least, so that's a plus. Light piping is always a good win for a toy. I mentioned I didn't like the silhouette, so what I'll do is I'll knock these things down if I can. There's one. They're quite hard joints. I'd be worried about them a little bit. And now I think he looks a little bit better. He's a little bit easy to store on the shelf now at the very least, and that's how he comes packaged. His head can rotate because it's articulation time. The shoulders, ratchety joints, you know, hit. But they can move up hella amounts, mainly because of the transformation, but that's a lot of movement there. Bicep swivel. Oops, didn't mean to move that. We've got a 90-degree elbow bend, as you would suspect. And as, you know, this can move if you want it to. Same for the grappling hook on the other side. Once again, if you need it to do that, you can. What would be easier? We'll move the arms out of the way because it'll make it a bit easier to show you the waist articulation. You gotta flip these little flaps up, and then you can twist them as much as you like, or as much as it will let you. Then you flop them down and try and keep it looking tidy. The legs can go out that far, and of course they can go back. 90-degree bend, and we have a knee swivel, thigh swivel, whatever you like. And you can also position the toes if you want. I'll just reposition his head. Yeah, thigh swivel as mentioned, and you can move the toes. He's actually got really good balance and because of those heel spurs and stuff. Now, the problem I have is this backpack thing. It doesn't really clip in well, and his head can just kind of slide down. I see what it's trying to do. You peg this bit into here to hold the backpack together, but there's no place really to hold it apart from these two little nipples, I guess, which go into these slots. But they don't do a great job of holding it in place, so it's something a little bit unfortunate about it, I find. So, gimmicks and whatnot. Let's get some. So the helicopter blades, as we pulled them off, we can now what we can do with them is we can flip them down into this kind of big old, I don't know, pole or bat, and then you can attach it to this point here. Once again, you can get it to spin around and be like a big old stick hitting dudes if your knuckles don't get in the way, you know. He spins it around and whacks you in the face. It's a thing, you know, I guess. It'd be nice if he could actually hold it like a big old stick to poke people with, but not a big deal. He also has the Earth Cyberplanet key in lovely gold colors because he's a leader or something. It's a I don't care. It's been so long. I don't care. It's nice to look at, but yeah. And the last two things are the missiles, which are just, you know, they're just missiles. There's nothing exciting about them. They go, whoops. They go in the back here. And what we can do, the force ship gimmick, is we flip this up thusly, like so. So it's kind of a backpack, like that. Not a great look, I'd say. Then we put the force chip in, and for dunk, we have these guns. It's kind of a boring gimmick. It's especially for this Voyager scale toy. It's a bit dull. Then you just put the missiles in, and there you go. You've got firing missiles. Like I say, bit dull. Works a little bit better in helicopter mode. And this mode is just kind of you sigh and you go, okay, I get it. It's not great. Oh, and of course his grappling hook still works. So is Live Convoy worth getting? He's okay. He's not the best version of this toy. I think the Galvatron from a 2011 BotCon might be better. He's got a lot of good points, but he again doesn't wow me. He's kind of like a Demolisher for me. I kind of look at him and I go, you're all right. You just don't do anything to really make me go, wow. I like the grappling hook gimmick, and I think the propeller arm is neat, but the overall toy itself is fine. I can see why people would like it, but it doesn't do a huge amount for me. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video, and I will catch you in the future for something else.